Today I was watching a very nice movie and it was really interesting that it's just very amazing. It's a Yoruba movie called Atiko. Atiko meaning it has been rated. It is rated. And it's after watching that movie I was able to learn that there is something called destiny. We all have our destiny. We know that the plan God has for us is not of evil, is of good, and to give us an expected end. But it can't be done without us partnering with God. Our destiny, if our destiny is already written, it's written by God, but for it to be fulfilled, we need to work in partner with God. So for our destiny to be fulfilled, it depends on you or me. Let me refer to myself. It depends on me and it depends on God. How does it depend? How is it that it depends on me? First, it depends on me because, first of all, if I am not working with God, if I'm not working aligned with God's will, then it will not come to pass. For instance, I'm going to talk about some people in the Bible that have a good destiny and it comes to pass because they were working in alignment with God, and other people in the Bible that had good destiny and it didn't come to pass. One of that is a good example is Samson. Samson had a good destiny. They wrote a lot about him in the Bible. And then, because of his pride, because of his covetousness for women, they set the rules for him. Don't drink wine, don't cut your hair, don't marry a woman that's from here and all that stuff. But he did not listen. He did not work aligned with God's will. Because he did not work aligned with God's will, his destiny was damaged. His destiny was destroyed. Now let's look at Joseph. Joseph is known as the dreamer. He dreams about how his future is going to be. That even when he was sharing his dream with his brothers, they were so envy and bitter and angry towards him. And then they even tried they even actually succeeded in putting him inside the well and all that stuff. But even at the point where he was working with his boss wife came to destroy his destiny. I'm sure the devil sent the boss wife to come and as an agent, because the devil always have people that works for him, right? So he sent the boss wife, Potiphar's wife, to come and tempt. And I'm sure it wasn't a one day or so. But guess what? Joseph stands still. He was rooted in the love of God. He loved God, and he said, I am not going to do this because my God will not be happy with me. He wasn't doing it because of himself. He refused to submit to the devil, but he submitted to God and he resisted the devil. He submitted himself to God and he resisted the devil. So that's one of the good example of how when one walk in alignment with God, our destiny will come to fulfillment. So what are the ways that we can work in alignment with God? We have to submit ourselves to God. We have to have a close relationship with him. How do we have a close relationship with him? Create time. Seek him first. Seek him first, because first of all, he created us in his own image. We are the light of this world. We are the salt of this world. We are just a stranger in this world. So one thing that we need to keep in our mind is that our citizen is in heaven. We are just here to work as ambassador of Christ, to bring people with us to heaven. So that's one thing that we need to keep in mind. And this is done only by the grace of God and also by welcoming the Holy Spirit. And we have to remember to live a holy life. Live in righteousness. Stay away from sin. Don't be partakers of the things of the world, because when we do that, our destiny can be damaged. Maybe it probably can be damaged, because when we are living in the things of the world, then we are not working on the word of God. So we should not be part of the world, but we should be living as an example according to the word of God. And I pray that God will help us in Jesus' name. And that's the short message for today. Thanks for listening. And this is Paula. Thanks. Bye.